With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 18, Gator. He's checking. Cracks. 61. Matchbox, right. Alert 3. Watch twist.
They don't give it here to his running back. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Man up, deep. 80 weapon. Be good. Check 43.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Push him back. Let go. Twist. Check 99.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And a London first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Chopper. Check 4. Jumper. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
22-chip bomber. Benny. Haley. Ready, go.
They'll let their wide receiver take this one. It's Diggs. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here we go. Set. 8, read.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Got it. 58, Mike. I'm on.
switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Can't you, son?
Yo, 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Recall, 132 fight.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Age 3, 2, 18. Chopper, chopper.
Check. Check, hot, bro. Hot, hot.
Bravo.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Hot, hot.
Now on first down, he'll drop the thrower. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
64, weak.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Here we go, here we go. 90, full. Check general, West. 2, fellas, let's go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Pick that, there you go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate down it alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Army. Check nickel. Check 9. Check 52.
You're out.
Check safety.
Get it.
They'll try the left side. Dixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Looking to throw. Graves. And Dixon has it. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Graves. And a quick throw here. That's complete. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Was looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
For that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Under 10, 10, 5.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And they'll give it here to his running back.
Got you, boy.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Right back to him on 1st down. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Check, 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 check. Go. 58, boy, 58, 58.
And a give this time to the tailback. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Rush in. Watch twitch. Watch the twitch. Back 61. Matchbox. Right.
Shit.
Let Hudson.
This is Elliott. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's put him on the punches. Let's put that team on the 80 weapon. 80 weapon. Tighten up. Tighten up. Shift.
They'll run and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready. 15 Lonnie.
Watch the slip.
Orbit.
58, Mike.
Topper.
Watch out.
And go.
On 3rd down, a run with Carroll. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with the 1st and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. 2nd down and inches. And Myers has it over the middle. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Red. 60. Orange. 56. Here we go. 25. Check 25. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Jet. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 3. Out. Check 3.
check three. Smoke. Ready, go.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the slam. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up. Charlie. Check. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Sponge. No. Recall, 132 fight.
They'll look to throw. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they had to give up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
So here's a
60
1st and
outlaw.
10 at the 38.
Look at me. Zipper.
Here we go again.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 5'9".
From the gun, Jones. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. On first down, Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Graves. He completes this one to Mack. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people are putting contact on him.
Touchdown, Detroit. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
That's what I'm talking about. We started. Woo! Yeah.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back, put a momentum swing back a bit.
Well, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason, and runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Check.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line. In pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Check 15.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Box trap.
56. Mike, 50.
You're out.
56.
Tighten up.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete on the deep ball. It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
60 Pittsburgh. 59. Watch the back. Alpha. Mike 59. Mike 6.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 59's Mike. Check. 59.
I can't believe he let you squeeze. Let happen.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys have once again taken the lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. Now, a little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
That's fielded into the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Graves over the middle, complete. That's Myers. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. To throw. Graves. Looking middle, and that's complete. 11 yards there, and a Lion 1st down.
That was a nice run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Off-play action. Graves. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
From the gun, Graves. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Come on,
and how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's get this. Get it.
They'll try and throw for it. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Man, general, flash, slam, slam. Whip. Watch the whip. Watch the eye. And go.
Here's Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
58, come on.
Hey, man.
Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
I'm going to tell you, Brandon, this ball is intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
On first down, Dixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Well, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and 12. And that's off the mark, incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Graves. It's Blue. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
Leo. Fight.
And again this time to the tailback. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Set. 60 outlaw. General West. Get in the weight room.
Operating from the gun. Graves. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Second and 13. Pass incomplete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Five.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
We ain't giving up nothing.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Graves. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Let's get off the field.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber.
Hey, turn it up.
On 4th down, Graves. There's that man again. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Well, the defense will get their hands on it. Go the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go. 90 Wolf.
On 2nd down, Dixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Graves. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. Bilal Nichols in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead, and his kick is indeed good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that over?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. It's going to be a long day. Wow. Ooh.
He's coming to double up. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
They don't worry, fellas. They don't worry. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Utah Porkins. Utah Porkins.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. They bring their punter out there now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be taken at the 13. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Ready up.
51, 951.
80 weapons.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Watch twist. Watch twist. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Hey, stand off. Now go.
On first down, McFarland trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up players so they can't run the football.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Ready,
Big
ready.
play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
15 line.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. A man over the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there at 22. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. His running back, it's complete. Another good game. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Here's second and 8. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Lions are able to extend their lead.
That's it. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Operating from the gun, Graves. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Now that we're talking about offense right here, the punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Listen, there will be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to return to the 21-yard line.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
70, Indy.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Snap.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9.
Let's go.
From the gun on third down. Yates completes it to Dixon. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Watch twist. Check 31, check 31, check 37.
80 weapon, 80 weapon.
Check 3.
Exit. Go, go.
56 to Mike.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll lift it for this man on the comeback route. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
At the 46-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
You remember this? Let's go, baby. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Let go.
56. Mike, 56, right there, right there.
100.
2nd and 3. man out of the backfield. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 11. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Detroit, they begin the new campaign with a victory here.